Obey my commands. Protect yourself at all times. All right, let's touch gloves. I expect a good, clean fight.
He looks to be in good shape tonight.
And you say he's a hard puncher. Both hands or just with the right hand?
He's a pretty good puncher with both hands, actually.
It looks like he wants to impose himself on Meehan from the get-go. Meehan has some boxing ability.
Rahman has great athletic skills. He was an outstanding high school football player, has competed in other sports. Were it not for a serious automobile accident that nearly killed him, more quickly as a heavyweight contender. But he's another one of those guys who came to boxing late, although for somebody who didn't go into boxing as a child,
came about so quickly because of his athleticism.
He's got a ton of intelligence outside the ring. He's spent a lifetime avoiding it.
Where the punches are coming from, not throwing his own.
The ring with a guy who's going to let you come in and sneak by.
And he's thrown some punches from odd angles, which may have thrown Meehan off just a little bit too. Hard body shots by Rahman. Meehan comes back with a right hand to the body himself. He's letting his hands go freely, looking good. Under a jab by Rahman. Hard right hand to the body by Rahman.
Either a long night for him or a short night for him.
Because another guy he has 2 decisions and a knockout against.
Kangaroos.
Pretty much. The same 2 dingoes is what I meant. He's knocked out a dingo named Colin Wilson 4 times. And he has beaten a wallaby named Tone Fiso 3 times.
A guy by the name of Denny Green, another guy by the name of Anthony Mundine. And
Costazu is a 140-pound fighter who hits like a heavyweight. So Cali Meehan's corner asked for good firm jabs and some solid right hands, and what they've gotten instead is a bloody nose.
On Rahman.
For 5 or 6 rounds before Sanders ran out of gas and Rahman eventually finished him, but is nowhere near the kind of puncher Corrie Sanders is.
not almost. The heavyweight fights in the last few years. Just trying to impose his will on Meehan. Oh, good shot. He saw that by Botha letting his man come at him. Meehan's better when he comes forward. That hurt him. The overhand right hurt him bad.
Wobbled Cali Meehan here, and he's got 30 seconds left in the second round as he attacks him against the ropes. Rahman's just too quick. Way too quick for Cali Meehan.
Too powerful. And Cali doesn't hit hard enough to keep Rahman off of him.
That's right.
Here you see Rahman putting the pressure on. There he lands that hard jab. You asked if he had power in both hands. That was the jab that hurt Meehan. And now he's really after him. That was a good right hand high on the top of the head.
The last minute of the round. And it was interesting. I'm not sure that's the right plan.
No, I don't think that's the right plan at all.
For trouble if he's going to stand back and invite Rahman to keep coming at it.
2 tries. 2 coming from Tahiti by way of New Zealand, where Meehan was born. But maybe he's going to get one of those. No. At that time, he did.
Their first fight in Miami before at the end of the 8th round, and that completely changed the fight. But he has always said that had it been properly refereed, then when they fought in Philadelphia last year, Rahman showed up at an out-of-shape 270 pounds, looked as though he had given the fight away to Tua before they even started. It was a draw. Tonight he's in shape.
But he is a suspect nonetheless.
He's taken a beating.
Good shot.
And that was a hard right hand to the top of the head.
That might have almost finished things.
And this thing of being more defensive and watching for the punches to come isn't working. He's going to go down.
He's having a hard time, though, Jim.
Stop.
Roy, I've always thought that Hasim Rahman had the physical stuff to become the heavyweight champion.
First, he was an athlete before he was a boxer, and that was a major point for him.
That's another hard right hand.
Oh, I thought it was about a draw, yeah.
Oliver McCall, give me a break.
But Williamson won the fight. And here we are in the 4th round, so it's time to say, Harold, How have you scored the first 3?
Larry, when a guy punches back, that generally eliminates the 10-8 round. In other words, if one guy's beating the other guy bad, you score a 10-8. But if the opponent starts to punch back, it becomes 10-9 again. But he's got to stop yelling break, and he's got to pull these guys apart because they're going to lay at each other all night.
Many referees are reluctant to step between big men.
On the East Coast. I agree with Harold. Meehan looks exhausted, Roy.
If you keep taking that right body shot, you're going to see.
Well, Rahman is totally confident tonight.
And he's busy. That's what I like about it.
Just hammering Meehan. Look at him holding the top rope there.
Oh, good shot.
That was some right hand.
Good uppercut. Rahman's really mixing up good tonight.
Now Meehan's trying to fight his way out. He can't stop this. You wonder when Eddie Patton might stop this.
No, he ain't gonna stop it because Meehan is fighting back.
Meehan smiles at Rahman as if to say,
good shot. Good body shot. He wants to go down from that body shot real bad. He don't want to go down, but that body shot took. Oh, good, another body shot. Oh, another good body shot.
Well, I guess Meehan can take some punishment.
He won't keep taking this, though. He's going to stop it shortly. Oh, there he goes.
There he fights back and makes it out of the round by throwing that one right hand to the body.
He's about finished.
And his corner says we're not going to send him out again. The trainer just waved his hand to the referee, Eddie Cotton, and that's the end of that. Knockout victory for Hasim Rahman. Here's another look at the end of the fight. And Roy, Meehan held his own against Layman Brewster, who has the WBO belt. So Rahman just made Brewster look pretty bad.
Well, you can't really say that because styles make fights. Although, on the other hand, Rahman was an aggressive fighter towards Meehan, who's a taller fighter. So you got to take him out of his element. Let him use his reach, let him fight his style of fighting, and made it tougher for Layman Brewster than it was for Rahman.
Great stuff, Roy.
Got to do your homework.
Great stuff.
And Rahman did it this time.
So another outstanding performance in the up, down, kaleidoscopic career of Hasim Rahman, as he looks the best he's looked since he knocked out Lewis in South Africa in April of 2001.
And I agree with you on that because the most impressive thing to me was that he went from the body to the head.
The winner, and he is back. He's Hasim the Rocker Rahman.